Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Paper Sorcerer, a game I'm going to now try. I have no experience with this whatsoever. Before loading, there was an options control where we had basic Unity engine kind of things, where we had graphic quality ranging from fastest to fabulous. And resolution settings, which, I mean, admittedly, it did allow me to have full screen at 1080, so that's good. Controls, what have we got here? Looks like we got regular WASD, excellent. Secondary, the arrows, we like that. Equipment, I, inventory, B, item, M menu, skills on K, accept space, mouse look, okay. That's interesting. Alright. So, yeah, not much else here. Nothing about the music, as you can see. So, I'll leave the music on. It doesn't seem to be intruding too much. Hopefully you can hear me just fine. Let's get in. Easy, normal, hard, 1980s. Yes, Ghost and Goblins. That's why I equate to 1980s. Let's try it on normal. Probably should try easy, even though I've not done it before, but I'm going to go on normal. Once there was a sorcerer who lived in a tower with an apprentice. Okay. The sorcerer terrorized the land with evil minions until one day they roamed no more. At night, however, lights could still be seen burning in the windows of the dark tower. The king saw this was his chance to attack the sorcerer directly. He gathered 4 loyal and highly skilled subjects, entrusting him with a powerful artifact. An artifact that would seal away the sorcerer, ending his reign of terror once and for all. On the way, the group traversed dark caves, poisonous marshes, and ancient ruins. They climbed the dark tower floor by floor, beset by evil minions at every step. Once they reached the top, they confronted the sorcerer and activated the artifact. Is it full of scientific wum-wum-wum? In a blinding flash of light, sorcerer... Oh, I can't read the rest of that now. However, that is just the beginning of our tale. You awaken with a start, reflexively trying to cast a spell that dies in your throat when you see your surroundings. Okay. Last thing you remember was fighting for the king's lapdogs. Oh, so I'm the sorcerer. Ugh, man. That's actually kind of cool. Bannon the warrior. Research the ranger. Kimmy the mage. And Yaren the priest. They had a book that glowed with a fearsome light. You aren't the type to be easily scared, but you looked into that light and you felt truly terrified like you never have before. But you have all your arms, legs, fingers, and senses intact, so things could always be worse. Checking to make sure you're intact, do you confirm you are a man or a woman? Why, I'm a man, thank you. First thing you figure you should do is find out where you are. Not scratch my balls? Use WSA to move, look about with the mouse, click on things to interact with them. Okay. Right. Interesting. There's a bed. Right, so we have a bed and... Is that a door or a window? Well, I guess we'll find out by moving towards it. To advance dialogue, press the spacebar or click the next button. To open the menu, press M or escape buttons. Okay. In the upper right corner, an option to search will occasionally appear. Press the spacebar to search an area. This can give you additional details about a room and sometimes reveal secrets. Ooh, well, clearly I'll be wanting to do that from time to time. Alright. Search. You feel some kind of subtle force in this room. It's making it difficult to concentrate. Your head feels all fuzzy. You can slowly feel your magic seeping away, along with your will to stand, escape, or do anything that doesn't involve lying down. Whatever kind of magic this is truly insidious. You feel yourself nodding off already. You should probably lie down before you hurt yourself. Is that it? That's all I got? Maybe it's a window. Right. So I'm like in a cell. Alright, let's try the menu. So... okay. I mean, I have no skills. Right. The music continues to play. I can't search it anymore. Okay, for skills, I have a black bolt beam of energy, apparently. Okay. Nice of someone to make a gingham cover for the bed, anyway. Okay. I'm clearly missing something. Maybe E, F, space. I mean, I'm not jumping. What? And, like, I moved this way and, like, seemed to get stuck on something on the wall there. So I'm guessing the bed is against the wall, maybe? Right, well, I don't know. Even though you've only been unconscious for a short amount of time, you feel extremely tired. Do you want to rest a bit? Yes. Doesn't take long to feel yourself slipping into a deep sleep. Right before you begin to slumber, however, you have the distinct impression you're being watched. You have a dream where you're talking with some friends you had when you were younger, but the room you're talking in is unfamiliar, with plain stone walls and a table with several bags on it. When you open the bag in the center, a snake jumps out and slithers out of the room. When you awaken, there's a mouse sitting on the end of your bed, staring at you. You're an interesting one. A sorcerer, that's some dark magic. Binding souls and calling them when needed. That can be dangerous power. Dangerous, but useful. What do you want? I have been waiting for someone like you. I would like to escape, and I think you can help me. Right now, you have been sealed inside a prison of sorts. The king has been trapping threats to the kingdom here for decades. I think I know a way to escape, but I can't do it alone, and a sorcerer like you is just what I need. If you'd be willing to help me, I would be able to ensure we both get out. I don't know how much I trust a talking mouse, or alright, I'll help you. Well, why not? It's a dream. Excellent. The first thing you need to do is get out of this cell block. Well, fair enough. Suddenly, a burst of intense magic energy fills the room. The oppressive force that was draining your magic is gone, as is the mouse. You hear a whispery voice in your mind. There's something going on over here. I will find you again soon. Nope. We're free. Free! Oh. You can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls to aid in your escape. Choose wisely. They will function as your party for the rest of your adventures here. What we got? We got a werewolf. Fast, unarmed attacker. Minotaur, powerful berserker. Skeleton, stalwart defender. Vampire, life-draining healer. Ghost, bolsters the party and cripples the enemy. Imp, a mix of special attacks and effects. Goblin, the sneaky thief. Cultist, a defensive healer. Witch, powerful healing and curses. Troll, the deadly assassin. Shadow, unpredictable but powerful magical attacks. And Abomination, defends the party from magic attacks. What do I like? Let's go... Well, Skeleton seems a bit weenie-ish. I'm gonna choose something powerful. I don't want any sparkly vampires. Let's take the Abomination. That sounds cool. Oh, yes, he is cool. The Abomination of Flesh Golem, in the service of his master, defends the party from enemy magic. The Abomination is a defensive character, focusing particularly on dealing with enemy mages. He has a variety of abilities that deal with removing enemy enchantments, as well as some minor healing ability. Example skills: Dispel enemy, remove all status effects from the enemy party. Arcane Backlash deals bonus damage based on the target's magic stat. Can equip Warhammers, light, medium, and heavy armor, a shield, and one accessory. Would you like to summon the Abomination? So I can go and check out other alternatives. Okay, no. Although he does seem kind of cool. Let's see that Skeleton. I could use a defender. Skeleton, a stalwart warrior. Keeps the focus of the enemy through challenges, while using defensive skills to keep himself and the party alive. Well, alive in the, I don't know what kind of sense. I mean, not dead sense. Thanks to heavy armor and an assortment of defensive skills, the Skeleton excels in protecting the more fragile members of the party. Example: skills. Challenge. Cause the enemy to focus their attacks on the user, while passively raising his defense. Reform. Passively regenerate some HP each round. Can equip longswords, light, medium, and heavy armor, a shield, and one accessory. Right, so let's have a look at a third one. Maybe the Minotaur? Sounds appealing. Minotaur, a savage berserker, uses brute force to cause severe damage to enemy ranks. Minotaur is amongst the most damaging characters available, thanks to powerful axes and the fastest strength growth in the game. Additionally, while he can only wear light armor, he boasts some of the highest HP growth as well. Example skills: Wild Swing, cause increased melee damage to all enemies. Rending Strike, severe damage to one enemy defense. Can equip axes, light armor, and one accessory. Don't like how he doesn't have any healing, and he... This is a difficult question. That's good. We like difficult questions. Let's try a look at the Cultist. Cultist, an evil cleric sworn to aid you in your cause. He keeps the party alive through healing and defensive wards. Thanks to decent armor and assortment of buffs, Cultist is the most defensive of the available healers, but still not without a few damaging skills. He is a solid defensive character who would be useful in any party composition. Example skills: Divine Power, raise the party's strength. Defensive Strike, attack the enemy and restore some of your defense. Can equip maces, light and medium armor, a shield, and one accessory. Sounds tempting. Let's see. Let's have a look at the vampire. Why not? Okay, we don't look like a sparkly vampire. That's a good thing. The vampire, Prince of Darkness. Using a dark magic, he drains the life from your foes and redistributes it to the party. The vampire could be thought of as more offensive-minded healer. He sacrifices his own HP to heal the party, relying on these draining abilities to keep himself alive. Additionally, he has an assortment of damage and control spells to keep things interesting. Example skills: Life Drain, steal HP from one target. HP being hit points, probably. Dark Sacrifice, sacrifice a percentage of your own HP to heal an ally. Has no cooldown or energy cost. Can equip great swords, light and medium armor, and one accessory. Let's look at the Troll. Troll, a bloodthirsty assassin. He's specially trained to tear your enemies to pieces. Troll is focused on dealing as much damage as possible, as fast as possible. He has a variety of hard-hitting attacks, as well as a few damage over time abilities. Example skills: Massacre. Deals damage based on how much energy you have. Poison Fist. Poison the enemy, causing damage over time. Can equip guitars, light armor, and one accessory. His equipment's a bit weak. Yeah, but otherwise, sounds nice. What kind of equipment could a ghost wear? The Ghost, a terrifying specter from beyond the grave, uses dirges to weaken the enemy and songs to bolster the party. The Ghost's specialty is status effects. While not directly damaging, the Ghost's skills can still be devastating to an enemy party, in addition to having some of the strongest buffs in the game. Example skills: Chains of the Dead, paralyze the enemy party. Dirge of Frailty, lower the enemy's party resistance to physical attacks. Can equip chains and 2 accessories. Alright. Well, that explains that then. Okay. Well, I could continue to just pick through all these, but, let's take the Cultist. No, I don't want to. Let's take the Abomination. Yeah. He'll protect me from magic. Warhammer's light, medium, and heavy armor, shield, 1 accessory. Okay. Right, so, yes. Abomination has been summoned. Use him well. Okay, so, looking out into the hallway here. I just, started moving. As soon as you pass through the doorway, you see a single guard barreling down the hallway towards you. Oh, no! Hey, you! How'd you get out of your cell? Well, we attack, clearly. It's just one lone guard. You think to yourself, how tough can he be? Combat is turn-based. Select the option you want with the mouse. Right-click to back out of any menu. Spacebar can be used to quickly select basic attack. Energy is used when performing skills, and regenerates at a rate of 1 per round. Energy not used in combat can be used outside of battle for healing skills and the like. To do this, go to the skills selection of your menu. The small dice icon next to each skill in the menu shows how many turns that skill takes to recharge. For example, a 3 means that the skill takes 3 turns to recharge. Okay. To see these messages again, go to the info section of the menu. Are we done? Can I play now? Alright, Abomination. Alright, Abomination, I want you to attack! The guard! Sorcerer! Keep yourself safe by skill Black Bolt. The guard. Take that, guard. Ah! You're gone. Got 5 gems, 100 XP gained. Okay, that was kind of cool. I like that. What we got going on here? The aesthetic's different. Alright, so I'm not getting any prompts on any of these doors. Door is sealed and won't open. You get the sickening feeling of some inhuman intelligence trying to probe your mind. Door is sealed and won't open. From the other side you hear a series of unintelligible screams. What have I been locked in with? Door is sealed and won't open. From the other side you hear the sounds of loud snoring. Sealed and won't open. You feel an overwhelming presence from the other side of the door, so powerful you start to get a headache. Sealed won't open. You hear some kind of strange barking sound from the other side. Whoever's on the other side of this door is reasonably sure is not human. Sealed won't open. No sounds. Sealed won't open. You hear no sounds. Well, what a shock. I gotta use this door. Stuff. I examine it. We'll look for a key. Find a worthless iron staff, a shameful iron axe, a worn iron dagger, a junky long sword, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so I can now equip stuff. So I should give myself something to wear. Apparently I have rags, plus 3 defense, and I can use one of these weapons here. I'm going to take the worthless iron staff, yes. And now we're going to make sure my abomination is equipped. Frankie, you need to have this warhammer, okay? Armor-wise, you can have some rags as well, apparently. So, there. Yes, my faithful minion. Yes. Thing there on the wall, but it doesn't do anything. Could really use some music adjustment right now. Not that I dislike the music, but I'm having to shout over it, which I don't like. Right, let's try this again. Use what? I don't have anything that would work there. Let's try opening it. It won't open due to the lock. Well, what a surprise. We'll leave it alone. Excuse me. A pair of guards are standing around murmuring. As soon as you enter, they turn to face you. Shocked look at their faces is absolutely priceless. However, they quickly regain their composure and rush into attack. Other than HUD and energy, there's one other thing you need to keep track of in combat. Def is character's defense. It's subtracted from any damage inflicted. For example, if a guard attacks you for 10 damage and you have 4 defense, 10 damage minus 4 defense equals 6 points deducted from subtracted from HP. Okay, simple enough. It goes down with each hit, but is restored after battle. If an attack causes 0 damage, it's because the target's defense is higher than the damage caused. It increased through armor and certain skills. Okay. More information on skills and attributes can be found in the info section of the menu. Alright, can we play now? Alright, Abomination, I want you to... What do you have? What kind of skill do you have here? Right, use challenge. Meanwhile, I will attack. Guard A. Skill. We'll use my black bolt on... Let's use it on guard B, because I'm wearing down guard A. Abomination, I want you to attack guard A. Ha! Yes. Yes. Okay, let's try the other door. What's with the lighting? Why is the floor a different color? Ooh, what do we got here? Search. Yes, I will search. The bed in this room is unusually small. Well, you don't say. It does seem kind of low and short. Found one plain key. Alright. How about this chest? Inside the cabinet is a book titled The Peaceful Path, Learning to Put Banditry Behind You. Yeah, why not? You decide to steal the book about learning not to steal. That's right, I did. Found one broom. Okay. Found one mop. Alright. You notice that this bed is particularly tiny. But we will examine it. The bed itself has been made so tightly you can bounce a button off of it. However, underneath the bed you find a small, dusty box. Inside is a small wooden idol carved to resemble a rotund female goblin. You take the idol? Yes, I do! Never know what might come in handy. You take everything, damn it. Don't have anything to work here. Open the bed. Pull back the covers to reveal nothing except the small smell that reminds you of freshly cut grass. It's quite pleasant. Alright, let's leave it alone then. I have a gold, simple key, and I have a chest to use it in. Snick. Alright. What do we got? Found 4 restoration crystals. Restoration crystals are very important items. In hard 1980s difficulty, aside from a few high-level skills, restoration crystals are the only way to revive dead characters. They restore HP as well as resurrect the dead, so you should always make sure to have a couple on hand. Okay. Cool. Would you like to go to the next level? Yes, I would. You've cleared Block 1, Level 1! So that's how this works. Okay. You can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls to aid in your escape. Choose wisely. Okay, so I already have the abomination. Let's add a healer. Yeah, the cultist. Alright, so if I go into the equipment here, cultist, he's got the mace, and give him some rags. There we go. Everyone's got their basic equipment and rags. Come across a hunched-over goblin sweeping the hallway. As you approach, he turns around, his eyes slowly widen until they're the size of saucers. Looks around to make sure no one around as quickly hobbles up to you. What are you doing here? How'd you get out of your cell? Very strange mouse helped me. Squints at you. A mouse? Thinks for a moment before suddenly laying on gasp. Spirit of the book! After a furtive glance over his shoulder, he leans in closer. Right now, you are in a magical artifact of great power, the Labrum Colostrum. A book that isn't really a book at all, more like its own extra-dimensional space. It's used by heroes under orders from the king to imprison evil and maintain peace in the realm. Evil such as you and I. When someone or something is put here, they are supposed to go to deep sleep for all eternity, dreaming the dreams of madmen. But, as we know, that isn't always the case. Sometimes the spells designed to sap our power don't work. Other times the spirit of the book has been known to interfere. Either way, the result is usually the same. An inmate escapes and the guards hunt them down. They relish the excitement. What do you ask? What are these gems everyone's carrying around? Those gems are a very special property. If you look into one and concentrate, you can briefly see the outside world through someone else's eyes. For the people in here, it offers a brief but intoxicating bit of escapism. Most people here actually use them as currency. After you've been here for so long, being able to see the real world even briefly is more valuable than any sword or diamond. After hearing an explanation, you feel very curious. Do you look into a gem? Yes I do. Look into a gem and concentrate. You feel yourself slowly being drawn in until everything goes dark. There's a flash of light and suddenly you're standing at the bathroom sink. Look into the mirror and see a middle-aged man staring back at you. Placing a hand on your rather round gut, you let out a deep sigh. You used to be so skinny, you think to yourself in a voice you've never heard before. Suddenly there's another flash of light and you're back in the labor room with the goblin. He gives you a knowing look and nods. The gem in your hand has crumbled to dust. Anything I can do to avoid the guards? You're lucky you let me. As it happens, I know. Sees a wooden idol you're carrying. Hey, that's mine! How'd you get that? Sorry, I didn't know it belonged to anyone. Here, you can have it back. As I was saying, there's a safe place. Turns around abruptly at the sound of two men walking in a room down the hall. There isn't much time. And your red feather. There's a safe place where others like you are hiding. If you continue through the cell block, you will eventually come across a dark pit. Jump into it. This feather will ensure you wind up at the sanctuary. Good luck. Oh yeah, watch out for the knight. He's in charge of this block. Before you can ask any more questions, he turns around and hurries down the stairs behind you. When you're exploring, most enemies will be displayed as floating cloud of shadow. Getting near the shadow will start a battle, but also be aware that certain sneaky foes won't be visible ahead of time, so be prepared. Well, I'm already prepared for that, because you've already thrown several encounters at me without actually giving me any indication. Crap. Stuff in that room will go in. Alright, let's do this. Sorcerer, use your skill. Black Bolt. I want you to blow away guard A. Abomination, I want you to use a skill. I want you to challenge. Cultist, what can you do? Let's increase the party's strength level. Yeah, okay. Blam! Ah! Okay, now I'm going to attack this squire. Abomination, attack with me, the squire. Cultist, I want you to focus. Okay, now, Abomination, attack. Guard B. Sorcerer, use your skill. Black Bolt on guard B. And Cultist, I want you to use a skill to heal the Abomination. new mace. Excellent. And he gained his new skill level in focus. Alright. Oh no, the Sorcerer got that skill. Okay. 18 more gems. We like that. And a robe. Lesser healing potion. More gems. And a jade. Alright, back to the equipment. Sorcerer, change your rags for the robes. There we go. And the cultist. So the dented iron mace, you can have the regular iron mace. There you go. Good stuff. Right. Now we can use skills outside of combat as well. Just my skills? I can't use... switch character to Q and E. So we can heal, say, the Sorcerer. And the Abomination. Because it's better not to die. Don't really see a way around you, but I'm gonna try. Two archers, eh? Right, just go for them. Go for Scout A. You can use a black bolt on Scout B. And I want you to just attack Scout A as well. Not enough. Alright, I will attack Scout B. Cultist, I want you to continue to attack Scout A. An Abomination. Attack Scout A, yes. Leather cape. A scrap of leather. Okay. Abomination's leveled up. Instead of rags, how about we give you... No, you gotta use the rags, okay. Maybe it's an accessory. In which case it should be mine! Yes. Wasn't there something else? No. No. Okay. That's fine. Snuff box. Crumpled piece of paper that reads, "From now on, keep your stuff on your side of the room." 66 gems. 2 tobacco leaves. 15 gems. Excellent. Search the beds. Okay, the beds aren't searchable. Alright. Moving on. Right, well, that's to move on to the next level. I'm enjoying it, yeah. Block 1, level 2. No, it's really enjoyable in a retro kind of way. It really does scratch a certain itch. I am enjoying this. I am pleased to say. You can feel some of your power returning. You may summon one of your former thralls. Choose wisely. Right, I will take... I have a healer. I have a big tough guy who draws out magic attacks. Let's throw a big attacker into the mix, I think. Let's throw the... Berserker's not available. Well, I was gonna go for the Berserker, but he's not on the list. So, let's see. Let's take... Well, extra healing backup is always going to be a good thing. Let's take the vampire. There we go. The party. Well, I'm going to save my game. That's been my first taste, because it's been at least a half hour, I'm pretty sure. Thank you very much for watching. That's been Paper Sorcerer. Hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.